What's up, Pirates? Wraith here with Awaken TCG, and today we're going to be looking at OP07 Boa versus Black Yellow Luffy. Again, thank you to Aqua Card Games. I've been loving their content. They're two sets ahead of us in the East, and so it's hard to find games, right? Like record, play some games. Hard to find content, and so I'm really interested in OP07 because, as you guys know, it is a very vast meta, and so we're gonna go ahead and watch this game here. I don't have much time to give you guys the content I would like, so we're gonna stick to this for now. I know I need a haircut. Let me turn this light up and this light up. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So we have Perona getting played at turn 1 for the Boa, rearranging that top. Then we have 2 down for the Black Yellow Luffy, and he is going to search. So very basic starts, right? Get your Perona on curve, adjust the top 3, make sure your following turns you're going to be drawing what you want. Black Yellow Luffy found a searcher card. Perfect. Let's grab a card what we need. Very, very, very basic starts. And it looks like he's going to grab an ace. So that is a 2-drop ace from his deck. And so now the Boa is on 3 down here, instantly going right into the 2-drop. Gonna use effect because they brought it back to hand and drew a card because of it, and that's the turn. So basically gets a double draw that turn. Doesn't really do much, but you get an extra draw, right? So in the grand scheme of things, that is an extra resource. I mean, technically speaking, right? So swinging 5 at, oh no, he swung 9 at lead. So yeah, the Boa's definitely gonna take that. No point in giving him cards. Looking like the Luffy does not want to play anything just yet, just because the Boa can bottom deck. If the Luffy were to play a 4-drop on curve, the Boa just goes 3,000 worlds back to hand. Let me draw a card. So now he's going to go Dofi. Already drew the 3 cards that the Perona, set up at the top, and now he's going to decide whether or not he's going to set up these ones on top or put to bottom potentially. Definitely has some thinking to do here. So it looks like they went on top. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna go ahead and sort them out, throw them back on top, and then they're gonna go 2 Dawn and play the 2-drop 2K 2000 power, which I'm not too sure what it is. I think you can just on play, put it back to your hand. So preemptively playing for next turn to be able to counter out aggressively here with cards that you don't need. Put that back to your hand next turn, you get an extra draw. Potentially is what I'm looking at here. Now the Black Yellow Luffy is on 6 Dawn. He's going to go ahead and take the bottom life. So he's taking bottom life, and then he is going to go ahead and put his own trigger card on the top. So a very good card here. Not too sure what the Black Yellow Luffy runs to be able to kind of do that. It was a rush ace. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So now he's going to swing 8 at lead. He's going to get it blocked, and now he's going to swing another 8K, I think, because you get plus 2K. So that is turn. And they should be leaving the Dawn on the leader and the characters, but it's fine. These are probably not super high stake matches. That ace is definitely getting trashed. And so now the Boa is on, looks like 7 Dawn, and they're going 8 at the ace, trying to get a 2K. And I think this is a bait. They're leaving 4 Dawn up, exactly the amount for 3,000 worlds. So they're probably trying to get a 2K out of hand, and then boom, 3,000 worlds. So the fact that he takes that swing means the Boa can option select, right? Plays a 4-drop. What does he put it back to hand? He made him bot deck a card from his hand. I'm not too sure. Some of these new Boa cards I'm not too familiar with. I'm going to be honest. But that looks like what happened, right? He played the 4-drop, put it back to hand, made him bot deck a card. But yeah, he didn't want to give a 2K because for the fact that, ace is at 5. 3,000 world at 4 Dawn is also a 5 or less to the bottom of the deck. So you give a 2K and then it gets, bottom deck regardless. Feels kind of bad. But then obviously just taking for swing feels kind of bad as well too. That Boa has 8 cards in hand, is looking real in a real commanding position right here. It is now the Luffy's turn. He is at 8 Don. He is swinging 7. It looks like we're going to get a counter from the Boa. And then just a raw Luffy. So, going to use the effect and trash it, KO the 2-drop, which is very interesting. I'm sure he can grab the Luffy later on back from his leader effect, if I'm not mistaken. Grabs a Sabo, and then should pass. So, Boa swinging 5. Oh, getting bot deck. Then we have Sanji. We have Sanji into a Mihawk bottom decking. And that always hurts. That always hurts. That is a crazy, crazy combo. You establish 2 crazy bodies. And if you're already behind, I truly believe there's no coming back. If you're not killing the Boa, like literally this turn, it's going to be way too hard to come back. They still have so much in hand. And like, if you think about it, they can block her up. They have infinite counter. You have no board. Like, Mihawk just bottom decked, a crazy unit of yours, for the most part. In this case, it wasn't, but like it still clears a body on the board. Boa at 3 life, you're at 0. You can Luffy effect now, but it's looking rough. You got 9Ks staring down at you, and there's not much you could do. So from the looks of it, Boa has been controlling the whole game. So we're going to go for a search. This Luffy was very hesitant to play anything, which made the Boa just stall, not take life, could counter out, could draw as they please. And then 9-drop turn came and they just go Sanji Mihawk, right? So I feel like I'm not too sure, right? The Luffy definitely could have played some units earlier on, maybe at 4 Dawn, and let them use the 3000 worlds if they have it, right? Put it on if they have it or not. If they have it, it's fine. If they don't, I mean, you're not swinging 9 into a blocker that's going to do you nothing. At least if you swing 5, you can potentially get a 1K out of them. And if they block the 5K anyway, that's fine. So now we have the Ace into the Sabo combo. And it looks like the Luffy is at 7K, 9K. I forget if you get plus 2K. I'm not too sure on that. But regardless, this Luffy is very healthy. Rush Ace swinging at life. Oh, man. So, I mean, bad just gets to worse here for this Luffy. It was bad. It was looking bad, and now it's looking even worse. Draws Tiger. Out of trigger. Bottom decking the Sabo, which feels rough. That feels super rough. And it's looking like potentially game here. No blockers, no life. You swing 9 at the 9K Luffy, you shove. I mean, he could have it. He could have it, actually. How many cards does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has like 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, he's just going for it. You have to. Yeah, nice. He's bricked. Wow. So, very fast paced. This was only 9 minutes. Yeah, the Boa was just dominating the whole time. Saw their curve. Is probably what they want to do, is see their curve. The drawing was insane. Didn't play anything too early. I feel like if they're versing a Moria or a Lucci, they're gonna have targets for their their events, that bot deck. So still gonna be rough for them. Not sure how well this does into the rest of the meta, but it's very interesting to see, these new play styles. Like, no one was playing anything for a while. It's like, who's going to play something first? Obviously, the Boa can drop the Perona, can drop a blocker to rearrange, which is fine, right? And they're not too menacing. So from your opponent's side, it's like, okay, I don't have to play anything. I don't need to play a 4-drop. I'm going to swing 9. But then, it gets blocked. But yeah, very interesting. I'm enjoying what I've been seeing from OP07. But I have been diving very deep into OP06 because I'm trying to perform this set. Anyways, for 5,000 subs, guys, let me switch the subject. For 5,000 subs, we're giving away 5 OP06 booster boxes. And then for our international fans, we're going to give away 1 OP06 booster box, a whole booster box, just one though, because shipping be very expensive and I'm already broke. So with that being said, I'm going to figure out the details first for the giveaway before I can say them. Hopefully they're out sooner than later. Not sure how I'm going to separate, international giveaway versus, domestic, but I'll figure it out like I always do. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have been so amazing. Keep smashing that like button. Keep subscribing to us. I wouldn't be making this content if it wasn't for your guys' support. So I really appreciate that. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.